Do I even need to give an introduction for this video? I mean, I think we all know what we've come here to see today, and that is the first review on my channel for Disney Cars on the Road merchandise, and one of the first on the entire internet. I don't want to go out and say the first, but I am one of the first to acquire these, luckily, and I got them off eBay. I'll share with you guys how to get them yourself, where to find them in stores, because believe it or not, they are out there in the wild. You could possibly find them out there, so stay tuned to hear that, and when the rest of the Cars on the Road merchandise might be hitting stores, because it's not going to be as easy as for Cars 3 when they just said, hey, everything's coming out on May 1st. That's like a month and a half before the movie hits theaters. Have a blast with it, and then it'll go back to normal, releasing a case or so every month. It's going to be different for this, even though you'd think it should be around the same, just do the same thing a month and a half before the first episode drops on Disney+. Not going to be like that, so stay tuned to hear what's going on. But yeah, I am super pumped to get into this. I mean, it really just feels surreal to me. I feel like I'm back in 2011, or I feel like I'm back in 2017, amping up for the releases of those movies, the excitement, and the trailer hasn't even come out for this, so I can only imagine my excitement will grow and grow and grow once we get more and more content. But yeah, that is my first point I want to touch on. There is no promotional material for this show besides this pin here, which they gave out about a month ago at Carsland to celebrate the 10th anniversary. You can see they do say here it's coming this fall, so we think that means like November. Now, fall doesn't technically end until December 21st, so it could be a while. We still could be waiting till the tail end of fall for this series, which may be likely just because they haven't told us anything about it. They haven't even released a poster for it, but I do absolutely love this pin, love the pink and purple background, and you can see Lightning McQueen's brand new paint job on there and Mater's new pose for the show. And these color changers here, we'll be reviewing and testing them. McQueen and Cruz have brand new paint jobs, which we'll be inspecting. And Mater, this is the first time they've ever done a Mater color changer. Just a regular Mater. Believe it or not, every one in the past has been of the brand new style. So you had the hood. So this will be pretty interesting to check out. And these are the first Cars on the Road items reported of being found in stores. That store is Target. So I got them off eBay. That seller found them at Target. And it's across the United States, so if you live in the US, you have a shot of finding them. I don't believe there's like a shelf date release for them. Like, I don't believe it says, do not place on shelf until, certain date. That's possible, but it seems like a lot of Targets are just putting them out there willy-nilly. Maybe not, though. Maybe you have to find a rebellious Target. We will be getting more information in the coming weeks here. The fourth Cars on the Road item to be found at stores, also Target, is the Whale Car Wash, which is the, submarine-looking color changers playset. Same exact thing. I'll be reviewing that in a couple days when I get it from the same seller, but you could find that at Target. There's also a pre-order link for Amazon, so if you don't have Target around you, you should be able to get that on Amazon relatively soon. So those are the items that you can find out and about right now. Nothing die-cast, nothing too significant. Now on Amazon as well, there's a pre-order for a mini racer set that is supposed to ship on August 15th. Okay, so it seems like they might be saving the best for last, as in the die-cast. We might not see those until September, but it looks like some of the more ancillary stuff, some of the less collectible stuff will be released gradually throughout the next couple weeks here, which is pretty exciting to give us it in doses and just really prolong the experience. Now, as you can see here, this is a pretty similar packaging to the color changers they've done in the past. It does have a slightly different background. It's a little clearer. You can see all the tumbleweeds back there and the desert looking really barren. There's a little mountain back there. Now let's take a close inspection here to Cruz Ramirez's artwork, which is just of the die-cast. It's not like the exact animation from the show, like you see on the pin here. Like, this is an animation. This is just like a stock image die-cast, or not even a die-cast, but of the actual item itself, which they sometimes do. Like, they do that on the launchers, the drive-in series a couple years ago. So it's not unheard of, but I definitely prefer when they put the actual art on the packaging. We have a great look, however, at her new paint job, which I originally was not a fan of because I thought it was just bare yellow, but they actually still retain the dinosaur, which I think is pretty cool. I did not notice that, from these images online when I was showing them to you guys in my breakdown video of all the merchandise that we should expect over the next couple months here. And I'll leave that link in the description below and card suggestion pop-up. But I didn't even notice that that dino was still there. It's so obvious in person. Like, look, you could see the whole brown dino right there. So super excited. I think that makes her design 10 times better. And I actually am a fan of it now. It's kind of a golden dino there, and yet it's brownish here on the color changer. So who knows how it will come out on the actual diecast version of her. But I like the silver rims, 51. You still have the Dinoco text. Everything else, though, is pretty much just bare. And we will do a comparison with the, regular diecast version of her once I open her up. Cars on the Road logo there, looking crisp. She changes from yellow to red, which is pretty cool. Now, wouldn't it be wild? We're all expecting like the color that she appears in the, series to be yellow, but what if it's actually red? Or what if McQueen's is blue? Now, I doubt McQueen's actual paint job is blue, but that's pretty cool to think about. Now, who is this pitty? I don't know. A lot of people are saying that it's a similar look to from the Pixar popcorn short Dancing with the Cars. However, those pitties, as I talked about in that merchandise breakdown video, have build hats right there. So basically, this is a build hat, whereas these ones, are just top hats, like they're just flat on the roof. These color changers 2-packs come with these barrel and spray accessories, which we'll test out. It looks like you could load water into the barrel and spray it at the car, which sounds pretty cool. They've never done that before, especially in like a format like this. They kind of have in like a play set, but not really like this, even though they did do color changing 2-packs in the past in 2010 and 11, but they just came with this paintbrush that you could, paint the car with, which is pretty cool as well, although for me, they didn't work super well. Okie dokie. Cruz Ramirez, thank you for remembering the accent mark. Now, a lot of the Cars on the Road merchandise will have this map in the background here, which is really cool, super unique. The regular stuff, the regular Cars merchandise does not have this. So this will be your indication, and we'll take a better look at it once, I've opened up the blister, but you can see that the salt flats are indicated on the top of the map there, and we'll see what other locations they have as well, but that's pretty cool because we do know that they will be traveling to the salt flats. On the back, we have stock images of Cruz. She looks really cool in red. Looks even better, I think, in yellow. I think the golden dinosaur is a nice little accent. The hood looks a little bare, but I still think it's, a nice design for the off-season. And then they just kind of show you how the color changing aspect works, from 0 to 10 degrees Celsius or 32 to 50 Fahrenheit. That's going to turn her red. And then these temperatures, 107 degrees Fahrenheit sounds like outside right now, will turn her back to her normal color. Basically putting it in water, as you can see here, will work as well, which is what we'll be testing. That's how we will change the colors back and forth. Now it says also available, también disponible. You have Lightning McQueen and Guido, and then Mater, and the new character, Sara Coggs. She'll actually have a relatively prominent role in the series, so we'll have to talk about her in a moment here. But you have the logo there on the corner. And then over here, again, you just kind of see how the sprayer works, which is interesting. Okay, so yeah, you kind of suck up the water from some sort of basin and it goes into the barrel, and then you just, spray it back at them, which is pretty cool. That'll be fun to test out for sure. Hopefully we don't make too big of a mess. All right, let's get that pin out of there. That pin better be replaced by a poster, and that poster better be replaced by a trailer. So here we have Mater, again, using the merch artwork. This isn't how, Mater will look in the series, don't worry. So he'll change between his brand new color, the teal, and then the rusty brown. And Sara Coggs, the goggle pitty, as you may hear her referred to as. I don't really like how she looks here because it looks like her eyes are bulging through the goggles. I think she'll look really good as a diecast, which we've already seen. Again, that's in my merchandise video. All the barrels are different colors. You have dark blue, orange, and then McQueen's is light blue. So that's pretty cool that they changed them all up. The sprayers are also a little different. So honestly, I did not expect them to change them up. So it's actually really cool that they did. They even changed the, sprayers and the barrels on the artwork. Another thing I would not expect them to do. So again, I remember us talking about this in previous color changer videos, but I always said, so is the normal color of the character always the hot color? And we ended up disproving that theory because you can see here, Cruz, hot, but oh, this made her, it's the cold color. So we disproved that yet again. And there you can see the demonstration of Sara Coggs just absolutely dousing Mater red on McQueen style back in Cars 1. Wow. To think that Cars 1 was like 16 years ago and now we've moved on to dinosaurs and stuff. Woo. We've come a long way. All right, here's the last pack. You have Lightning McQueen. Let's take a closer look at this new artwork. I think blue's a phenomenal choice for the color changing because as again, I talked about in that merchandise video, they've never done that color combo. They've done, red, yellow a ton, red, black a ton. There was a black, yellow in there. Those three colors just kind of, in a love triangle. Now we have blue, and I think it looks great. And you have Guido there as well with like white. It looks like they gave him like white wheels, which is kind of weird. But yeah, his sprayer is also different, so that's awesome. And his barrel matches his color. I wonder if they did that to match like the color. Well, I guess they didn't do it there. Maybe they did dark blue for like the Dynaco logo. I don't know. Now I like the stock image almost more than the diecast or the car itself because it looks wider. Like it's reminiscent of the original Cars 1 model of McQueen. Like this model of McQueen before, he went all Slim Jim like this. It almost looks like it has like the length of the Slim Jim McQueen, but the girth of the regular McQueen from Cars 1. But again, yeah, his normal color is the cold color. And then you have blue over here. Oh man, that looks awesome. I can't wait to take him out of the package and see McQueen in blue. And there you have Cruz again with the pity. And there you have Sara Coggs and Mate. All right, guys, I can't believe I'm going to open up some Cars on the Road merchandise. I don't even care that I'm opening it up. This is not meant to stay in the package. But yeah, once I get them open, we'll take a look at the map real quick, and then we'll start getting our hands dirty. Or should I say wet? So it was rather difficult to open these up and keep the map intact just because it's really in the area of collateral damage and I kind of raccoon clawed it. But it doesn't really look like we're missing out on much because the only text on here is indeed salt flats right there. I'm kind of surprised they didn't put any other locations on here, but you can kind of look around and just see the topographical look of this area. Lots of rivers, lots of mountains. You can see a little cactus patch there. That looks like it could be the circus, maybe a cone with a flag in it. I don't know. Perhaps that's the circus. This must be Radiator Springs because that's Willie's Butte. Then down here you could see like a volcano. So that reminds me of like the Jurassic era. So maybe that's where the Dino Park is. So it looks like you have some of the locations that we know they'll be visiting already. So that's kind of cool that we, can match those up. Also had to say, super weird to have name tags again, because we all know that with the new 2022 packagings, there are no name tags. All right, so we got everyone opened up, and this is where I'd usually say, I'll put a screenshot right here where he appears in the movie, or in this case, the episode. But I can't do that because it hasn't aired yet and probably won't for another good 90 days at least. But yeah, it's kind of funny to think that, and also it's very reminiscent of those early Cars 3 days when I would review the stuff I got early from China, and we'd have no idea, how that character fit into the film, and we would speculate. Man, those were some good times. I can't wait to kind of recreate those, but in a little different way. So we're going to start with, man, they're all great in their own way, but I think I'm going to go Cruz Ramirez here, just because she's on the left, and, read book left to right. Or at least I do. Maybe you read it right to left. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, all right. We're just going to start with the models themselves, and then we're going to, get wet, basically. All right, let's zoom in here. Maybe not. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, she looks really good, actually. I'm a big fan of this paint job, and the expression seems to be a little bit altered from her previous version. Like the mouth looks a little tighter. Eyes look a little closer. Now the shade of yellow is obviously different, but I'm pretty sure that's just because it's plastic. I think the die-cast yellow will look a lot more similar to the die-cast here on your typical Dynaco Cruz. So now the 51 is the same font, but it's just been moved back a little bit, and the Dynaco moved down to replace the contingency sponsors. All makes sense, for an off-season paint job where you still want to promote your main sponsor, but you don't need to be, repping all these Joe Mokes down here. Now, of course, you still rep the Dino, though, because he just looks awesome. He's going to definitely pull some guys for you at the bar. Now, this is a different Dino, though, or at least he's stretching a little bit more over the fender than he did over here. You can see, and then boop. This guy's like it's a much different Dino, at least different Dino pose. It's also kind of funny that we're actually seeing car dinos in the show. That's pretty wild. And everyone's like, they are carifying the dinos, and yet the dinos on Cruz are actually like real life dinos. I don't know what to do with my life. I'm having an existential crisis. Let's just be real for a second. The dinos in the show are probably not alive. They're probably mechanical robot dinosaurs. So that's probably why they're carified. Just saying. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a point. I'm just going to throw that out there, though. But yeah, the dino's in a different pose. The exhaust pipes, however, are not. Now she has her window bars there. The spoiler is the same, but missing all the text. And on the back, she just has a little 51. No Rookie Racing stripes, no Giga Dino logo, Dynaco logo. Very subtle. I do like that quite a bit. And yeah, the silver rims on her definitely look nice. I think it's a nice callback to, just the regular Cruz Ramirez we saw at the beginning of Cars 3. So this is a cool release for sure. I can't wait to get the die-cast version. Now here's her pity. These pitties do not roll. They're just, put together with screws here. The other ones are, the color changers are as well. And here's the base. That's probably going to be a pretty big point of concern. A lot of people will want to see the base. Made in Vietnam, by the way. But yeah, these do not roll or anything. And that's okay, because we should be getting like actual die-cast versions of, I don't know about this one. This one seems a little weird, just like a generic pity. But Sara Coggs for sure. I do like the expression though. It's pretty nice. It will look good in the background, because you won't be able to tell that it's like plastic or that it can't roll. Yeah, nice typical sprayer. My favorite sprayer is Guido's, and so we'll get to that. But you can't remove the sprayer, and you can't like detach the tank or anything like that. So this is all like one piece. Now this tank, I thought it was going to be plastic, which was probably pretty silly of me considering it would hold water. It's like a water toy. It's like those, squeezy sharks that you would, play with in the pool. It's, very soft rubber, and yeah, it's tempting me to squeeze it right now. I mean, I just can't help myself. So yeah, it's got a cool feel to it. Like it's a nice soft rubber, but it also feels sturdy. Like so is this tube. Like it doesn't feel cheap is what I'm trying to say. Like it feels like it'll work. Next up is Mater here. Now his expression may seem a little reminiscent to you. It's not your typical Mater that you've seen in the past. It is the Precision Series Mater expression, which is med. Med, yes. It has led many to believe that this will, reflect on the diecast version of Mater that they do for On the Road as well. Very possible indeed. However, I would not be surprised if they just continue to release, regular version of Mater. I would hope that they don't. I'd like them to change it up a little bit, but that's what they did for Cars 3. Like Cars 1 Mater, Cars 3 Mater, pretty much the same. Cars 2 Mater is an exception though, because he had, the 95 logo on the side there and had many other different iterations of him. But I would not be surprised if they carried it over. However, again, like I said, would be cool to see a diecast version of this. That's not the Precision Series version, with rubber tires and working tow hook and all that stuff. The models, though, are pretty much the same with a couple differences, but yeah, pretty much the same size and all that. So it is pretty weird to see a color-changing Mater, without a hood. Just doesn't feel right. Feels like I'm doing something wrong. You can see there. I don't know why they always did brand new Mater. It's probably just easier for them because, with the crevices here, it might be a little difficult. I don't know. Now, these color changers do have sticker decals. You can see here. The eye expression, like this eye plate here, that's a sticker. You can see it very vividly on this color changer, Bobby Swift, and how the water is kind of screwed up the sticker up there a little bit. So that's why I like when they use decals. But you can see how the water is not done super wonders for the decals, or the stickers rather, on Bobby Swift there. But you have someone like Fillmore who is all decals, and yeah, actually make a pretty bomb color changer. But yeah, Mater's pretty standard, towing and salvage, radiator springs, brown wheel, yellow wheel, white wheel, brown wheel, duck, go. Another indication that this is your Precision Series Mater is that he has that back window right there. You can see the indentation for it. Your regular Mater, it's just flat back there. They don't care about that back window. Precision Series Mater though, back window, yeah. A113 license plate, of course, that's your typical reference. Now, one thing that does differentiate him from a typical Mater is that the towing hooks are always going to be gray, which is the brand new Mater color. Like with brand new Mater, the towing cables are gray because they're supposed to be new. And those won't change colors, so it's kind of interesting and be weird to see a brown Mater without brown towing cables. We'll see how they pull that off or how that looks here in a moment. Now, probably one of the most interesting things that will come out of this video is this brand new character, Sara Coggs. I'm going to try and make an effort of putting her name in the title because it's one that you'll be seeing a lot. I mean, Sara Coggs, you'll see her color changers. You'll see her in playsets. You'll see her as a diecast, like I said, in a 2-pack, I think, actually. So yeah, lots of stuff to come with her. Who voices her? I'm not sure. We don't, again, know much at all about the characters and the actresses and the actors. But yeah, I like the look of this new character. She's got a little bit of a gimmick in that she has goggles, and I don't know, she just kind of comes off as, that very intense mechanic, almost like Dottie from Planes. Like, that's the vibes I'm getting. Dottie from Planes vibes, crossed with a little Maru as well from Planes. I don't really get any vibes like of Ramon, I don't know, mechanics, I don't know, Doc, I guess, was your mechanic. I don't get any Doc vibes from Sara, She definitely seems a little goofier. So a Maru-ized Dottie. I think that's a good way to put it. But yeah, comparing and contrasting the sprayers, there you go. This one looks more like a paint sprayer because, this is where you put the paint. This one, I guess you'd put the paint maybe down here, but it just looks a little different to me. I like all the colors on her. You have the green hat, orange goggles, the teal body, and then you got the orange. I'm sorry, I just can't help myself, guys, and the orange barrel. But yeah, that's cool. Wait a second here. I'm confusing myself. So I have Cruz's pity like this, and the barrel, it enters the barrel at the bottom here, like everything's level. I need to flip this. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. It just The tube is just, look at that. It's not natural for the barrel to be like this in that position. Like, see how it's trying to bounce Sara all around? Like, it would much rather Sara to be like that. I don't know. The tube is just, there you go. Like, that's the natural position for her. So I don't know if it's supposed to, the thing is supposed to be up here or down there. Maybe it changes. But either way, there's Sara. And last but not least is Lightning McQueen. This is your Cars on the Road Lightning McQueen. So yet again, a more simplistic, minimalistic design for the off-season. We will show all the McQueens later, but I want him in red when I show you guys all of them, just because I think it'll make a little bit more sense to see, you know, the progression in one color and not have a blue one in there. Now you have this Radiator Springs logo here, a bunch of lines shooting off to make it seem like a sun. And then you have this on the road banner here. Now again, I've talked about this many times. We've known that this will be McQueen's logo. I don't like it if it's just, you know, for the show. If they're just promoting the show through McQueen's hood. Like, it doesn't make any sense for him to just slap the title for the show on his hood. It's not like Thor wore a Ragnarok tattoo in Thor Ragnarok. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they ever even said Infinity War in Avengers Infinity War. You know what I'm saying? So there better be a good reason for that on the road banner, if it's a part of a charity event, if it's a part of something that actually is integrated into the show and makes sense. I think they will go that route. I don't think they're going to be that gimmicky about it. Fingers crossed though. It's a nice looking logo though, as long as it makes sense. He's got red rims still. The best part about this McQueen is the gradient bolt here. Starts at yellow and just fades completely away. I am a big fan of that and can't wait to see it on the die cast. And you do have a miniature 95 back here as well. Similar to how Cruz had her small 51. Roof flaps. And then there is the base. He is still the thin model though, as you can see. Now I do want to compare him to the, just original Cars 3 color changing Lightning McQueen. Their expressions are slightly different. If you take a close look, pretty similar but slightly different. But yeah, this McQueen changed from yellow to red, obviously. And then before we launch into everything, here are the two Cruz color changers. So yellow to red instead of orange to yellow, which is pretty exciting. Always wanted them to, make it so that spoiler would change because, when it's just left yellow, it looks a little out of place with the orange. But yeah, they typically do that on all the color changers. So yeah, there's that. And then last but not least, I will compare all the Mater color changers I have. So this is the recent one that they released for Cars 3. Well, the recent Cars 3 line. And then this is the original one from 2010 that came in a 2-pack. And they changed from different colors. So there you guys have that. Hopefully we can zoom out here nicely. I don't know why my zoom out and zoom in thing is a little off right now, but it is still working. All right. The fun part has arrived. I hope the water is still cold and warm. I'm pretty sure it is. I put ice in there, so we should be good to go. We're going to start with Cruz again. I forgot which color is which for her, so we're just going to... Yep, that was pretty easy to figure out. So now she's red. Awesome. So now we're going to try the... God, I don't know how this works, to be honest with you. I think I'm supposed to squeeze the barrel while the sprayer is submerged. I think that would make the most sense. And then squeeze it again. So it kind of works. Let's try that again a little bit more vigorously. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm filling up the tank, guys. I'm filling up the tank You don't want to squeeze too hard. Like, I feel like I don't want to break it, you know. I don't want to. It's like a beaker, you know, or like an eyedropper, rather. Oh, there we go. There it is. There we go. Oh, yeah. Cruz is getting absolutely sprayed on right now. Oh, man. So there you guys go. That's how it works. And it works really well. Like, even though it doesn't spray like as exactly as you want it all the time, it immediately changes the color, which is, you know, really what you want at the end of the day. So there you guys go. In she goes, fully warm again and fully yellow. Now let's see if we could try it the other way. Let me just dispel. Oh, okay, that was a pure stream right there. Hold on 1 second. I just got like a pure stream. I just held it like this and okay, I guess he's already the warm color, so that didn't really work out as planned. All right, I will get that back, guys. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's put you back in there real quick. We're just playing around. We're having fun, but we're also, this video is not made for kids, okay? Just to be clear. All right, hold on. Let's get some more warm water here. All right. Give me a good stream. Oh, yeah. That was elite. Oh, my God. I'm having too much fun. All right. We've had enough fun with Cruz that we got to give someone else some attention. Mater, go brown. Code brown. Okay, so... All right, man. I need your chin all the way brown, all right? So as I predicted... There we go. I got his headlight now. As I predicted, he does look a little off-putting with the gray side view mirrors and the gray towing cables when we're used to Mater, you know, having all of those accoutrements being brown. So it does look a little weird and almost like this isn't supposed to be like his rusty finish. It's like, you know, just like pretend it's a different color altogether. It's not supposed to be his original color. So that's kind of interesting, but he does look cool. Now, Sara Coggs, it's your turn to scoop and score here. All right. Sara Coggs, you really have a lot of expectation, you know, because you're the new character. You got to impress, because we all know Guido is going to be elite at this. You know, he's going to, you know, just pit stop it like he did at the beginning or at the end of Cars. So, Sara, you really got to, you know, put on a good show here. Right in Mater's eyes. Go for it. Oh, I just missed, but that was pretty good if I had the aim. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. Oh my God, I'm glad I could still have fun with this stuff. You know, I work 7 to 3 at a hospital, and then I work over the weekend. So when I get moments like these to just have fun, it's like, oh my God, yeah. Like I was working in the hospital the other day, and I don't have a clinician role, and I'm up there though on one of the floors, and one of the nurses comes by and like, God, it smells so bad up here. And I'm like, yeah, what is that? And she's like, someone just died. I was like, gee, and she said it so nonchalantly, and it really kind of spooked me. But yeah, you need moments like this in life for real. All right, man, I'm just having too much fun right here, spraying the heck out of Mater. This is pretty fun, I have to admit. All right, we're gonna get a good spray here. Upside down spray. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, that was perfect. All right, we've had enough fun with Mater. You're going to go fully back to teal. Thank you. Okie dokie. McQueen, it is your turn. We're going to fully submerge you, get you into red. Oh. Red? More like burgundy. This is not the red as advertised. And the water is cold. Like, trust me, it is cold. Maybe if we let him sit in there for a little bit, like, let him drive around in there. I don't know, man. It's not really getting any redder. It is like a burgundy color. Well, I guess that's good to know for everyone. This McQueen doesn't exactly change to red. It's more of a purple burgundy color. Still looks pretty good, though. Like, I think it's a very interesting color on McQueen. On the camera, it kind of comes across as brown, but it's definitely a little bit more purplish in person. And now, I don't think I even really showed Guido with his sprayer. Yeah, his sprayer is like a hose. So it looks pretty cool, and I like his big eyes. He looks pretty good. And the barrel matches his color. Oh, and yeah, here he is compared to regular Guido. So yeah, the eyes are way bigger and they're lower, so that's pretty interesting. Alrighty. Grab some water. I am pretty baffled how well this works. Like, it can hold a fair amount of water and you could spray for a good long while, but okay. Alright, where do I want to aim? I'm going to aim at like the back left corner of his spoiler. Let's see if I can do it, guys. Back left corner of his spoiler. Oh, I just undershot it. Severe undershot. That's not even a good spray, Guido. Not even a good spray, my man. Come on, Guido can do better than that. Alright, back right corner of the spoiler. Alright, I got it much better that time. Yes, there it is. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm having way too much fun with this. Alright. This video is going to be like 40 minutes long. All my videos lately have been super duper long, which is not a bad thing. You know, I'm kind of doing more like quality over quantity, whereas, you know, sometimes now I think every video I release, like I know, you know, like, oh, this is a good video, like I'm proud of it. Like almost all my videos, actually all my videos, like I feel proud of doing. But some of these lately, you know, I really do feel good about, and I'm happy that you guys seem to be enjoying them as well. Now, I did say I do a little like legacy progression shot, but it's not going to work out as well because, well, this is super wet, and yeah, McQueen's basically burgundy over here. But for funsy, here you go. Here are your 4 tiers of Lightning McQueen. There are, you know, obviously some inner paint jobs as well, but these are the 4 main ones that we have now come to know and love. Cars 1, Piston Cup. Cars 2, World Grand Prix. Cars 3, Piston Cup. And now, Cars on the Road. On the road. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a blast. These are some amazing, badass color changers, and the spray feature is just, it's super unique, and whoever came up with it to put it in a 2-pack, I have to admit, that's pretty awesome. A couple more comparisons I did want to make. Let's get all the water out of your tank, please. This Yellow Pity, very similar model to Millie. Also kind of that same annoyed, ticked off expression as well. There's not really a good comparison for Sara here. I guess Laura Spinwell is the most similar, but this Pity model is most similar to the Cars 3 stock car Pities, which they haven't released any of those yet. So I just wanted to do those comparisons. You guys let me know in the comment section below, which of these color changers is your favorite? I mean, they're all amazing. I don't even know what I would go with. I love how Cruz Ramirez looks in red, so I'm going to have to go with her because she actually looks how they advertised her. McQueen, on the other hand, not so much. Maybe if you have like, you know, 0 Kelvin, like you have like the absolute 0 lowest temperature you can go, like Neptune style, you can get him to red, but I cannot. I just don't have the chemistry on hand for that. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section below. Also wanted to show off my favorite color changer ever, Flo. I just came across her and I need to put her on display because she is super rare, and she's like one of the only color changers ever that changes from 2 unique colors, those being like that indigo to pink. Alright guys, thank you so much again. I will see you soon for another video. Bye now. Okay, I just had a phenomenal idea to end off the video, and that is a warm versus cold color spray action here. Can I spray them both at the same time? I'm going to line them up like that. Oh, Cruz, I am sorry, but what is going to win out? Who is going to win out? Okay, that was a little lamer than I thought it would be. Alright, hold on 1 second. Come on. Come on, Sara. You did way better than that the first time. And whatever your name is, you also should have done better than that. Alright, come on here. I know they're better like on an angle and stuff. Maybe if I can hold them together like this. So there we go. This is gun style. Gunslinger mode. Alright, it looks like she's turning a little bit yellow, but I guess you maybe should have started with her in a more neutral color. But yeah, that was fun, guys. Hope you enjoyed. For real now. See ya.